Hi, this is Joanna Acosta. This is my Matlab project for ABE 205 Spring 2012. Okay, I'm going to pull up my Matlab code. This is put on a Microsoft Word sheet so it's easier for the script and the functions to be read. My Matlab project is based off of a trivia game. I decided to make a trivia game with 3 categories, 5 questions in each category. The 3 categories I chose were University of Arizona history, engineering trivia, and physiology, which is my favorite subject right now. So I started with a script for the trivia game. It consists of a 15-dimensional array of questions as well as a 15-dimensional array of answers. I started off with picking the first 5 questions were for engineering trivia with choices to follow, 4 multiple choices, and then the answer to follow after that. So these are my 15 questions. As I scroll down, you will see how my script starts to work out. It displays explanation of the game, directions, and then it asks, are you ready to begin? This is where you would put an input of yes or no and then an output of, if you picked no, it would say, okay, have a nice day, and it would quit. And if you picked yes, it would say, let's get started, and you would enter 15, which is the 15 questions in the trivia game. It is set up for each question to get asked. You write it on a piece of paper what you think the answer is, and then you press enter to reveal the answer. And then you just keep track yourself of whether or not you got the answer correct or incorrect. Once you finish all 15 questions, it will say, great, now add up the total you missed. This is where my function comes in because you will type the word answers blank, which will be the amount you missed, and this is where the function to calculate amount and percent correct will come in. The amount correct will be 15 minus the number missed, obviously, and then the percent will just be calculate the percent for you. Then my else if statement will come in. If you got less than 3 correct, it'll give you a response of better luck next time, and then it'll continue with the last. Obviously, only missing 3 or missing not to none would give you a great job. Also, at the end, I have it set up so if you would like to see where you struggled at in the 3 categories, you can put in how many you got correct in each category, and then a bar graph would show you a distribution of how much, where you were lacking. So I can go through the actual trivia game really quickly. You go into Matlab. I opened up the command window big so you can see it. You just type in trivia, enter. It'll give you the explanation of the game and the directions, and it says, are you ready to begin? Then you pick yes. It says, let's get started, then please enter 15. And then it'll give you the first question. I'll just go over the first one. It says, in physics, minimum amount of any physical entity in an interaction is. Then the 4 choices is A, a quadrant, B, quantum, C, quadrilateral, and D, query. So then this is where you would, like, on a piece of paper, write what you think it is. And then please enter to reveal answer was B, quantum. So then on your piece of paper you can write whether you got it right or wrong. So you continue on with the rest, which would be 15. So I'll just go through them really quickly so we can get to the end. So then these are like my physiology questions come along, and then at the end it says, great, now add up the total you missed. Well, obviously I know all the answers, so I'll just type the word answers and say I only missed 2. And then it'll say amount correct, 13%. Correct, I got it 86.6%, and then it'll say great job. Also, if I want to make the graph, I would just do x equals bracket 1, 2, 3, which is my 3 categories. Y equals, so I only missed 2, so let's say in the first category I missed 1 of them. In the second category I missed 0. And then on the third category I missed one of them. Whoops, this would be 4 and 4. So I have my x and y values, so I can just type in graph, and a graph will come up of my trivia data with the categories in the x-axis and the number of questions correct in the y-axis. So this is my Matlab project. I also have my flow chart, which shows you if you're ready to begin the trivia, yes or no, what continues. Once you go through the 15 questions, you can make your graph or enter how many you missed to get your response back. And that's about it. So thank you for watching.